Alright guys, so I got to fly the drone today. One of the batteries was already in it. And as soon as I started it, it quickly started flashing on here. And so I think maybe this one might be bad, or maybe you just can't leave it in the drone. I don't know if you can get these anymore. I'm sure if I have to, I can like figure out a way to like take it apart and probably rebuild the pack. There's just gonna only be like 2 cells in it, so 2 pouches. So I don't know. That one flew for at least a while. So it's got this fucking wonky ass charger, which I don't like, but whatever. So the camera works pretty good. And a couple of times it acted like it wasn't responding. I could see it had like about 14 to 19 satellites linked to it. And it seemed to do well. I didn't adjust the camera while it was in the air. I didn't try and use the other cameras either. So she flew it for a few minutes. Noticed the same thing I noticed. There's times where it just kind of like acts like it's not quite responding. When you land it with this button, it just kind of goes like that. So you have to hit the lock button to kill the motors, and then it just goes down. So it actually like doesn't seem to completely land on its own with the props still spinning. I think this homes it. I didn't get to try that. But now that I've had a feel for it, I'm pretty sure I can fly it around very low heights, including in the house. So it does seem to stay pretty much within its area. So you would think that this would be small enough, light enough to use. We went and found this guy on the scanner keeps asking for a radio check over and over and over and over. I bought this specifically for this reason. Okay. Without a battery, it's 332 grams. $490. So it's too heavy, and it's not the battery that's the problem. So 331 grams for that. And 158 for the battery, assuming that this thing's accurate. Anyway, we had fun. We flew it for a few minutes and played around with it, and I was quite impressed with how good the camera was working. I didn't adjust it or anything like that. So anyway, there might be something wrong with it. I have no experience with drones with GPS. I've only ever flown 2 other drones where they want to take off and just fly all crazy, where they're like in race mode, you know. So anyway.